Welcome back to Construction Simulator 3 Console Edition, Part 3, with me, Mr. Searley P. Well, we ended the last episode on here, Part 2, heading out to the Builder's Merchant, so that's where we are now. We're just arriving at the Builder's Merchant. What we're going to try and do is keep these kind of running from one into the next, and getting to a point, like I said in the last episode, where we kind of free up a bit more open play. What I'm also going to do is try and collect these. I'm pretty sure pressing triangle opens up construction view, and then if you go L1 or R1, like you can when we did with the pallets and moving those around, there you go. You go to that, click X, and it collects it, and they're medals. You get 1,000 credits for each one. That did just say 1,000, didn't it? Yeah. So 1,000 credits for each one you collect. So yeah, open construction view, left or right until you highlight it. Highlight the medal, press X, and bang, job done. So, we are now at the building materials supplier. We are going to enter the building. I don't know what we've got to collect, I have no idea. So you can pay to have them delivered, or do them yourself. So these are all the different things we've got available at the supplier. Okay, so we can choose an amount and then we can scroll through. Now it did say on the thing there's a filter, didn't it? Right at the bottom, yeah, square, open filter. And what that will do is filter out things you need for a particular job. So you can go through and pick the things you want. And I think it has them highlighted, doesn't it? Yeah, that one there, the pallet of wood says a 2 above it. So I need 2 pallets of wood for the contract, or for this particular thing I'm doing at the moment. But if you don't want to go through all of these, you can just press the square then, and it will filter them out like that's done now. So I need pallets of bricks, 2 and 3's in blue. I'm going to get 3, I'll do that easier. So I'll do the pallets of wood first, 2 of those. Now go on to pallets of bricks, 3 of those. And now, so we can deliver to construction site. Oh, it's not giving me the option. Deliver to warehouse or go to go. Oh, so to go, I guess you take them yourself. Same price to have them delivered to the warehouse. I might as well just get them delivered directly there. Same will be on this one, deliver to warehouse or to go. Oh, there's to go auto load as well, so that might be quite handy at some point. So you can have it to go to take with you and it auto loads onto the trailer. It gives you a few different options anyway. Right, so that's been stored away at the warehouse. What's next? So we can retrieve or sell goods via the premises, company premises, okay. What are we doing next? We can take care of some real jobs. Oh, so we might be at that point now then, where we have actually opened it up rather than the prescribed stuff at the start. We can now start picking and choosing what jobs we want to do. That's our job report. Okay, bit of extra money, plus 27 on the old XP, not bad as a bonus. So what do I need to do? I'm trying to think now in my head, all the different controls we've done. So jobs, how do I access the options button, wasn't it? I'm sure it was options. Oh, new special job which might offer new opportunities available, new tutorials. Okay. Right, so options menu, jobs. Click on that and we should come to contracts, tutorials, campaigns. Oh, we can do a campaign. Well, let's just do a contract and see what it's all about, shall we? Transport tree to the gravel pit, 15 grand. Transport tree to gravel pit, 25 grand. Difficulty or strength is fairly straightforward. I assume that's what all those mean. Yeah, we'll do that. Accept job on the. We'll gradually build up because it looks like the little. Like the cog, the wheel at the bottom on the one for the gardening job requires all sorts of stuff, which I don't think we own yet, do we? No, but it does say top new contracts in 8 minutes 38, so this will refresh, I guess, every so often, so new jobs will become available. So we'll pick up this one first and see how we go with this. tree in the forest fell over. It's blocking a hiking trail. We need to head out there and retrieve it. Take it back to the gravel pit. What are they going to do with the tree at the gravel pit? Maybe they do timber work too. So, I can set a waypoint, or you've got the yellow marker. You can kind of just follow the map at the top, the little compass at the top, and... Hang on, can I go past here? Oh, apparently so. Oh yeah, there's the marker just up there. You can see the inverted pyramid. Righty-o, let's get on with it. So the controls, I haven't got the controls menu open. You can get it open by pressing L3. I'm getting a little bit more in favour with the controls now. Oh, there's another medal. We might as well grab that while we're here as well. Clear the area. Load the broken tree onto your vehicle. Okay. So I've opened the construction view now. Let's do that. R1. It's onto the medal. Brilliant. Another grand. 2 of 120 medals. Wow. Right, so now square to open up my menus, and that's the button I'll use. I'm using a lot more then. Square opens up the menu settings. Then we can reset the vehicle, open the sides of the vehicle, open the crane, change selections. So we will switch vehicle settings. Opens up support legs, gives us the crane function. Vehicle stabilised, sides are open. Let's open up the crane. And it's getting used to the dual controls and making sure when I'm using the dual controls. I have a habit, I don't know why, I've always done it when I've played shoot 'em up games as well. I've always had it where when I go to use my right stick with my right thumb, my thumb's like, not spasms, but it presses down. I always had that problem when I was playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. I would always drop to the floor because for some reason, I don't know why. So I have to be careful that when I'm operating it, I don't click it, because if I click it, it then changes it back to camera mode, which can be a bit of a pain. But then it's also remembering to go into camera mode when you need to do it. I'll be honest, I do like the crane controls. The hookup system is very intuitive. I like that as an option. I know a lot of people prefer to do more manual stuff, but so there we go. I need to get the right camera angle on this for loading. Right, rotate it, circle and L. So what I'll do is I'll do a few jobs, well, a couple of jobs like this. Then we'll look at potentially, we're going to have to start looking at new vehicles, because if we are going to take on more complicated contracts, things are going to require new vehicles, even if it means leasing things or renting or whatever, rather than buying. Otherwise I'm going to end up just doing job after job after job just using this particular vehicle. And I want to get onto, building bridges and high-rise tower blocks and houses and that kind of stuff. Do some road works. Okay, crane work's getting a little bit better. I can't remember if I mentioned this in the previous video or not, but I'm obviously playing this in between doing my Farming Simulator videos, doing mod reviews that come out, prepping for the videos, all my social media stuff I do on my channel for my YouTube, my Facebook, and responding to comments and just reading through all the comments can take me an hour and a half every day, editing of videos, that kind of thing. So these aren't going to be as regular. I know I've had a lot of people messaging me, asking me questions about the game, and I'll be honest with you, there are a load of you out there that are way further forward than I am. There's people messaging me saying they've been playing for 12-15 hours straight, or they've done 15-20 hours on this. I'm playing through this a bit at a time. Why did I get stuck? Oh, I must hit the fence. There's people out there that I'm by no means an expert. The first time playing this was when I did the first look and impressions video, so this is all completely new to me. So I'm kind of learning as I go. I'm by no means an expert on this. Absolutely not. Although I have had a lot of people messaging comments saying they've bought the game off the back of watching my first look and impressions video, which is great. That's fantastic. People are finding other things to do, other games to play. They're enjoying, playing it, that's absolutely fantastic. What I should have done was negotiated a link or something, so if people did it from via my Facebook or YouTube comments, I got a kickback, but that would have been nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, this is alright, this is straightforward, isn't it? I think placement of the camera is important, and zooming in and out, being in the right position, because movement of the crane makes more sense depending on which way around you have the camera. No different to using a radio controlled plane or helicopter or something like that. When it's coming towards you, the controls are technically reversed, and it's that kind of thing, because the crane, I keep turning it the wrong way because I'm looking at it from I'm not looking at it from the wrong way, you know what I mean? Maybe you do, I don't know. It made sense in my head as I started saying it, but then after that, not so much. Now, if you didn't watch the last video, I'll certainly have mentioned in this one, the blue low loader, I must forget to secure the cargo, the blue low loader, a lot of people have been buying it and were messaging me asking how it works. It does have a bug, it has a problem and it's not working. Someone sent me a screenshot of the company's page to say they're working on a fix for that, to get that sorted as soon as possible, and in the meantime it might mean using the auto delivery function to get vehicles to go to where you want to rather than actually driving them yourself. But it is a known problem, and if you are having problems with that blue low loader, it's not that there's a control you're missing or anything like that, it's not working properly. So, but they are working on a fix, they will get it sorted. Right, close the back up, reset the crane, do that first. Crane reset. Now secure the load. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Right, put that away. Now secure the load. There we go. And let's get this back to the gravel pit then. I said in the last video as well, I do like this reversing thing. As soon as you start reversing, the camera swings around, whether you're in cab or out of cab. It automatically swings around so you can see behind you. I like that, it's a nice feature. So back past the builder's merchant, then onto the gravel pit. There's a lot of traffic. I'm pretty sure I set my traffic to low density as well. Need to be careful. I did think about, oh excuse me, flying a yawn came out of nowhere, about crossing the lanes and going up, but you never know, you might be, old Bill might be about, don't want to get another traffic violation. I've already run a red light and I had a speeding ticket as well, so where are we unloading? Oh, right here, where the cones are. That's not too far. So reverse of the loading process. Open the back up, open the crane, get the legs out, the supports, and then we'll be good. I don't know why. Yeah, I thought I'd move over, but the crane arm is fairly long. It's a big area to unload into. So, switch vehicle mode. Let's open the supports. Open the load bed. That's it, isn't it? Now open the crane. Right. So I'm pushing up on my left stick, I'm pushing up, and as soon as I start pushing up, I start pushing on my right stick as well, so that as one's opening, the second section starts to open at the same time as well. I mean, I'm just teaching Granite to suck eggs. It's that, it's obvious, isn't it? You start getting a bit more au fait with you using both of the joysticks at the same time, and and sometimes it works perfectly and it all seems to go very smoothly and it all moves in the direction you want it to, and other times you end up just moving one part at a time because for some reason you lose all dexterity and your fingers don't seem to want to work. Right, let's drop that down. That's weird. Did I hit something? That seemed to bump as it went. Couldn't have been the camera, surely. Must admit, I will need to have a look in the settings if there's some way to remove those inverted pyramids. I know they're there for a reason, to show you where you need to unload and stuff like that, but surely once you get there they should go, shouldn't they? Maybe not. Right, so they're going to process it further, whatever that means. Ooh. Leveled up. Okay, pack it all away. I suppose there's a certain element of this that feels a bit repetitive, but I suppose that's only because I'm using the same vehicle over and over again. As you start to move on to different machinery, I guess that kind of, and I suppose that's a nice thing to have that reset function there for the crane. But I suppose if you're doing it in real life, it would be, you know, I suppose it is repetitive, isn't it? Any job like this, it can be. Same as farming, when I do Farming Simulator. Oh, right, we've got some new jobs. Transport rocks to the gravel pit. Let's do that. Let's do some rocks. I can be the rocket man. Oh, if you watch any of my Farming Simulator videos, you know the dad jokes. You always get them. You might have only started watching my channel from off the back of watching Construction Simulator 3. I can only apologise. These dad jokes do creep in. What I will probably do now, depending on what route I need to take, this one, just looking at where the yellow marker is in the compass, that's not straight along this road. What I might do is, as I progress through doing these videos, is some of the journeys I might skip. I will always show you where I am, where we're going to, or where we've come from, or that kind of thing, but some of the journeys, especially as they get longer and longer, we may skip some. That kind of makes a bit more sense. Oh, challenge mastered. Relief driver. That's run up by 25 grand. Oh, it's well worth doing the challenges too, isn't it? Just by driving around a bit. Nice. Right, so as I said, that's our company offices just to the left. We've just gone past. Inverted pyramid just coming up, so this is where we need to collect our rock from. And again, this is going to be the same as the previous process, opening the back up, opening the crane up. We're just doing a different. Actually, it did say it was alright to use this, didn't it? I'm just thinking, is the crane going to be strong enough to lift that great big boulder up? I don't need something a bit more heavy duty, do I? Like a tower crane or something like that. Maybe not. It's letting me. Sure, all will be fine. So I did increase the steering sensitivity, hoping that was going to speed up the crane arm maybe, but it doesn't seem to have, because that seems to be taking a bit of time as well at the moment. Is manoeuvring the crane around, it's a fairly slow process. Just trying to get the right camera angle here so for loading it up. Okay. Whoa. Those straps, I assume they're straps. If they're chains or cables, they shouldn't stretch like that, should they? There's a lot of stretch in that. I haven't even loaded it up yet. Tell me where I've got to take it to. So I've done it again. I've clicked onto the camera. Let's try and get a better angle on this so I can see what I'm doing. Just start out. Cover up the fact I clicked on the camera by mistake, but you know, it's all good. Right, let's move this into place. Come on, stop farting around with the camera. Right, there we go. But I suppose if you're moving massive grabbing things around like this, you don't want the crane arm to be moving too fast, I suppose. There's an element of both, I suppose. Right, it does say unload. This is very wide. I just need to make sure it will allow me. I'm positive. Again, I'm back to that thing I said in the previous episode, where some things seem to do kind of automatically, and other things it seems to make you fiddle around with them. It won't let you do certain things. Whereas, like filling up a hole the other day, as soon as I pushed the first load forward, bang, it was job done. Okay, that took it. That's all right. I wasn't sure whether it would allow me to load it or not. Let's pack it all away and let's head back to the gravel pit. And then we'll see where this has got to be taken for processing. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, like I say, I mean, it's nice that we're at that point. Like I said, in the first two episodes, we've been able to pick and choose our jobs now. So that initial, quite linear, prescribed, you need to do this, you need to do that. This does give us a few more options to pick and choose what we do. I think we may still get jobs that start to get a bit repetitive potentially, but hopefully that's not going to happen. I skipped ahead again, it made more sense. Right, back at the gravel pit. Our yellow marker on the compass above is ahead, destination marked area. Where's the marked area? Alright, it's further on, it's beyond here. Oh, we're going to a new part we haven't been before. So is this the actual gravel, I mean that says gravel pit, but that's the buildings and stuff, so is this an actual gravel pit, like a quarry? Ooh, this is all new. Where are we heading? That's a big area. Ah, this is heading up to, there's a tutorial area. So if you buy new machinery and stuff, you can actually go into a tutorial area and learn how to use that machinery. So that's obviously like a bit of a construction machinery playground, so to speak. That's where we are at the moment, yeah. Right, there's the marker. Let's unload and get our money. And get out of here. Mind you though, that little clipboard top right, that gives you your progress through the job. And we're only about how can we only be a third of the way through? We were collecting a rock. We got a rock. How are we only a third? Okay, that's a bit worrying. What have I forgotten to do? Nothing, I hope? Well, we'll see. Right. Get the arm up. I need that to be green. Need a better angle. Oh, that'll do. Right. Oh, there we go. I was saying, I didn't see it. I thought it was way off then. Fantastic. Let's see how much more that green bar that goes around on the clipboard when I disconnect. That's only halfway. Bring the following vehicle to target area, marked area. What have I missed? Shouldn't I get paid now or something? Did I misread the thing at the start? It did say rock, didn't it? Oh, monthly accounting. We made 82,742. Nice. Alright, we've got another marker come up on the compass. I'm going to have to go back when I edit this, go back and have a look, because it might be that that initial contract said rocks, not just rock. Because there seems to, unless I've got to go to a finished, like a final point out of the gravel pit for the contract to be completed. No, that doesn't make sense either. Oh, we'll see. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? There's not a speed limit in the gravel pit, is there? In the quarry? There probably is. It's probably about 5 miles an hour in it, but the quarry police aren't here, so we're alright at the moment. Okay, marker's not in here then. Maybe it's on the rock then. Okay. Oh, there is. Okie dokie. That's not one rock. Rock, rock, rock. Ah, okay. 3 smaller rocks. It certainly did not say on that initial contract thing collect 4 rocks, did it? Oh well. I need to speed up this process. Am I too far away here? Oh, hang on. Oh. Should have left it where it was. Now I've moved too close, I'm going to adjust it. I'm not driving off completely, don't panic. It's like a seatbelt alarm, isn't it? Yeah, I know, I'm just going to put the legs out. Relax. Fantastic. Right, vehicle is stabilised. Crane. Come on, we need speed, crane. It's like archaeology, this, isn't it? Digging very slowly, dusting things off with a brush. We want speed construction, that's what we want. What I might do then at some point is go into the settings, adjust the steering sensitivity right up as far as it will go. And see if that does make a difference to the arms, or whether it is literally just the steering of the vehicles. Because there's not a separate setting to adjust arm sensitivity. I suppose again I'm stuck in my head on Farming Simulator because you've got settings like that, so you can adjust this, the arms and loaders and that kind of thing, so the speed on those as well as steering, that kind of stuff. So that's probably why in my head I was thinking, but just by adjusting that would change it. That's 2. Come on, number 3. I think what I'll do with this, once I've got the third one loaded, we will skip ahead to unloading, because I'm assuming this has got to go to the same unload point as the last one, the big boulder. And we'll unload. Yeah. Okay, well that'll be two jobs done then, over and above the kind of initial, this is your setup kind of thing. There's going to be a load of vehicles and machinery and stuff that we don't know how to use, so I would imagine as we move through this we may well do some of the tutorial bits to learn how to use various different bits of kit. Whether I do that on screen or off screen, I'm not too sure. Let's pack this all away, we'll skip ahead. I think we'll probably, once we've unloaded, see what we get paid, we'll probably knock it on the head there. And then we'll have a look in the next one for a new contract, something a little bit different, and something that might require us buying some new machinery as well, or at least leasing or renting or something along those lines, I think. One already unloaded. Let's get the next 2 off. This is a little bit quicker and easier because I've just got to literally slide them off and drop them. I'm already in the marked zone already anyway. Number 2, number 3 coming up. Get this done as well. and we will be sorted. Right. Fantastic. Right. I'm green all around the clipboard at the top. Clear the area. So I should... No, there we go. It goes red. I need to move out of the way. Pack it all away. Reset the arm. Close the bed. Switch vehicle mode. And back out. What was this one? 10 grand or 15? 10, wasn't it? Job complete. 10 grand with a 500 bonus. We're up to 143, 242. Nice. What I think I'll do now, I'll head back out because I know there's one of the medals, eggs, whatever you want to call them, out by the main things. The one I pointed out in the last episode where I said, oh, I wonder how you collect those. We'll go and grab that. I think we'll probably end the episode there before we pick a new contract, I think. New contracts are available. Nice. A new special job which might offer new opportunities is available. Ah, new tutorials are also available. And with those two jobs complete, we have come to the end of another episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.